Hey Lightweights, and welcome back to my very last video for The Last of Us. In this video I will be reacting to all of the trailers that have been released so far, as well as the alternate ending. I decided to lump them all into one video just because I thought that would be easier than posting however many 4 or 5 videos all on the same day. And it'll just make it a little bit longer and easier to watch, I think, for you guys, since I will be catching up to all of the ones that have been released so far. As always, I hope that you enjoy. If you do, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button so that you know when I post my next reactions. I'm sad, guys. I'm really sad that this is wrapping up. They've also just recently announced that they are delaying the game, which breaks my heart, but I'm also all in favor for it if it means that they're going to be making us the best product they can possibly give us. So I'm a little torn. It's a little bittersweet. I obviously want to play it right now, but I haven't had to wait as long as all of you have, so I'm not going to complain because in the grand scheme of things, I really don't have that long to wait. But I'm sad that the journey is coming to an end, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here. So I'm going to stop talking. Let's get into the trailers. So pretty. Just look at that detail. I love the audience reactions. Makes it so much more exciting. Look at that tattoo. Just look at that. You guys, is that Ellie?
And I fear no evil because I'm blind to it all in my mind. My gun.
She's all grown up, you guys.
Because I know I'll kill my enemies when they come. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life.
What the hell's
I
happening?
will dwell on this earth forevermore. Said I walk beside the still waters and they restore my soul. But I can't.
She's still a badass, I see.
On the path of the right because I'm wrong. No, I can't walk on the path of the right because I'm wrong.
What are you doing, kiddo? You really gonna go through with this?
I'm gonna find and I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
Who? What's happening? Who is she killing? Why is she killing them? Okay, so my thoughts after the first trailer. Holy shit, it's beautiful. Ellie's all grown up. We didn't really get to see Joel, but from the backside of him and the side profile, man, is he looking old. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what she's doing. It sounds like Joel is supportive of it, but it seems like he's nervous or hesitant, so whatever she's doing is going to be a big deal. She talked about killing every last one of them. I don't know who she's referring to. My first thought, and this can't possibly be right, but my first thought was the Fireflies, but that's like really the only group of people I can think of, because I don't even know. Guys, I have no idea. But whatever she's doing, it's going to be big, and she's clearly still a badass because, man, did she demolish all of those people in that house. The fact that she was just sitting there on the bed, dripping in blood, playing that song, which if you know the name of that song, please drop the link because I really like that song. I want to listen to that song. Anyways, that scene was just like so powerful because the song was just like deep and dark and brooding, but she had her young kind of teenage voice that still had the innocence to it, even though she had, I don't even know how to explain what I'm thinking. The sound of her voice still had the innocence to it, even though she clearly just committed that carnage. That juxtaposition was just like, gave me goosebumps. Yeah, so I can't wait to watch the next one. I'm going to stop talking and let's get into trailer number 2. This next trailer will be the Paris Games Week trailer from 2017. Here we go. Who are we looking at right now? Are we supposed to know who that is? Some Wild West shit.
They are nested with sin.
Oh god, no.
Breathing.
No.
That they may know my... Yara! Where is the other apostate? Clip her wings.
Oh god. Oh my god. Yes! These people are badass! Get her off. Get her off. Get her off.
Yara. Demons are coming.
Why are they just leaving her there?
Cut her down. She's one of them. Lev.
Oh my god, look at the freaking vein in her head even. Also, holy shit, she's jacked. Who are these people?
Watch your backs.
Oh shit! So we just saw more of the beautiful world that this game is going to be. I know it's not gameplay footage, so it's gonna look a bit prettier than actual gameplay footage probably, but just the detail is still so shocking to me. We didn't see Ellie or Joel at all in this trailer. And I'm wondering if these people that we saw, is our story going to be wrapped and intertwined with their story? Or is it more that they're just showing us different groups of people to show us that the world is more in depth than just the military compounds and the fireflies? Because in the first game, we saw like one group of people living off on their own, but for the most part, it was really just, there was two groups. You had the military in the cities, and you had the fireflies, who were kind of in the cities and kind of forming their own communities, with the exception of the community that Joel's brother was living in. So I don't know if they're showing us these people to show us that the world is just a rich environment, that there are lots of different factions and lots of different types of people, or if they showed us that because our stories are going to be kind of interwoven with them. I kind of hope it's the latter. I am really intrigued by that brother-sister relationship. As you guys know, for anyone who watched my playthrough for The Last of Us, I fell in love with our last sibling relationship, and it hit me really hard, and I'm still emotional about it. So I just kind of want another sibling relationship that doesn't end quite so poorly. But at the same time, it makes me nervous because Naughty Dog likes to pull at our heartstrings and play with our emotions. So I'm just really curious to see how they tie into it. Also to see what those groups of people are, because that one woman who was hanging the other woman, it seems like it's more of like a religious fanatic type of group, because they talked about clipping her wings, and she was kind of saying some things that sounded very like religious based. So I don't know if we've got like some marauder type of group that is based in religion or what, but I'm kind of curious to find out more about them. Okay, so the next trailer we are going to watch is the E3 2018 gameplay trailer. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking and we're going to get right into that one.
Went out one night to make a little round. I met little Sadie and I shot her down. Went back home, jumped into bed, 44 pistol under my head. I woke up in the morning about 9:30. The hacks and the buggy standing in line. Jets and gamblers standing around.
They look so happy.
I began to think the way to that town. I grabbed my hand and I made it run. Made up a run just a little too slow. They overtook me in Jericho.
I hate these things.
Tell me about it.
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved he gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
Yeah.
She's putting on quite the show.
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
Not gonna happen. She, say something to you?
Make it 1 week.
Ellie! Hey!
So Ellie likes her, right?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Dina?
Definitely likes her. Did you see that eye contact?
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir.
You're such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell?
Like a hot pile of garbage?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
How about that?
Gross.
You love it.
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now.
Maybe they're staring at you.
Or not.
Maybe they're jealous of you.
I'm just a girl, not a threat.
Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
Called it! Oh, that guy's gonna be pissed. Guys, Ellie's mannerisms. Oh shit. Are even the same as the first game. I think you got him, hun. Wait, wait, wait! We play as Ellie? Also, holy shit, it's so beautiful. Look at the fucking moss on the tree. Oh, and the way the plants move. Oh my god, you guys. So that seems like the same group from the last video with that crazy lady. Definitely. May she guide you. She. That is not a fun way to go. Yeah, because it's not hard enough to survive with freaking infected running around. You also need to kill each other.
Spread out.
Oh my god, just like the water on everything. Yes, I get my bow and arrow back. Weapon of choice, baby. Okay, they kept the same warning signs. It also feels like it might be a bit more open. It's kind of hard to tell at this point, but from all the different places she was able to go, it feels... We can dodge now? Oh shit. The combat feels a bit different.
Watch yourself.
Unless that's how you're supposed to be playing and I was playing the last game wrong the entire time. It's entirely possible. Oh shit.
Ethan. What? Wolf. She came through here.
Why are they calling us the wolf?
Go.
Okay, this is really cool. That's so cool. I love how her personality still seems the same. She still has the same phrases, she has the same mannerisms. Oh, sorry. Oh shit. Hardcore. Merci. Oh my god. Okay, so definitely some differences, which is to be expected, obviously. It seems like it's going to be so much more stressful. The combat seems much more faster paced. And I don't know if it's just this person's play style or if that's how the whole game will be. It's also cool how the fighting feels almost a little bit more like a, not movie-ish, but like, for example, when she grabbed that woman and used her as a shield, when the woman was shot, she like interacted with her. She didn't just drop the body and move on. Also, the hand-to-hand and melee combat feels a little bit more realistic. It's not just you randomly swinging your weapon. Oh shit, oh shit! Okay, so we clearly have some form of heavy. He just took 2 arrows to the head and was fine. they didn't go to his head. It looked like they went to his head. Where is Joel? Why is she alone?
See, I told you. He should be terrified.
She better not be leading our girl on. Okay. I am like really, really excited right now. So I know a lot of this that I'm going to say I kind of already said during my actual reaction, but the world is beautiful even in the gameplay. All of the details, all of the textures, the fact that like you could see the water like dripping on things and shining off of things, and the fact that the plants moved so organically when you were moving through them, and just the little details on the trees, like the downed tree with the moss growing on it, the trees with the vines growing on it, everything was moving and organic and felt real. We saw that same, I'm assuming, actually I'm like 99.9% sure, that same group of people we saw from that last trailer, some sort of religious type of culty feel to them. There was that graffiti on the side of the building that said follow her. I could be crazy, but it looked like she was holding a bow and arrow, and it almost kind of reminded me of Ellie, so I'm sure I'm completely off base with that, but that's kind of was like my first thought was like, I don't know, and they kept calling her the wolf, so clearly they know of her, so I'm kind of wondering what the heck was going on there. I'm also kind of making that connection to that first trailer where all the people were dead in the house and she said, I'm going to kill them all. Is this the group she's referring to? And if so, why? With that tie-in with the girl that she was kissing when she was dancing, was there a connection there? They did something to her? Is that why they kind of went back and forth between those two cuts? Maybe she's getting revenge for them hurting a loved one. I'm not sure, but I feel like this could be the group of people she's out to get. Yeah, okay, so in terms of actual gameplay, it's definitely feels much faster paced. Feels like there's a lot more options. So, you know, she went under the car and shot the woman when she was under the car. Someone pulled her out from under the car. She was able to jump from ledge to ledge on a building without prompting. It was more, I don't know, much more organic. I keep saying that word this time, but that's the only word I can think of. And like I mentioned before, it just feels more, the fighting seems more realistic. It feels more like you're watching a movie than like the previous game, I guess. When they were doing the melee combat and the hand-to-hand combat, it looked like she was able to dodge. It looked like she, you know, when she got hit, she was actually staggered. You kind of had to be more, I feel like you're going to have to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Strategic with it, I guess. When she held that one woman against her as a shield, when she died, she actually interacted with the body. It wasn't just like, oh, okay, my human shield is dead, move on now. So all of it was very just fast-paced and real feeling. Definitely going to make it much more challenging for me to play, but also makes it really exciting. We also saw some new weaponry, so she still has the bow and arrow, but different types of arrows that you can use, which is going to be really exciting. Seems like there's different enemy types. There was definitely that one guy, I'm going to call it heavy because it took multiple arrows to get him down. He definitely packed a punch when he hit her. He had a different type of weapon that seemed to cause more damage than the other weapons did. So it just seems like there's much more in this game than the last game, which makes sense because it's been so many years and the technology is there to make it that way. But I'm really, 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 really excited. Okay, the last trailer we are going to watch is the, is the State of Play release date trailer that just came out this year. And after that, I will react to the alternate ending. So let's do the last trailer and then we'll get into that.
1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Guys, she's so cute.
decided to join us. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes. Mark your logbooks. You run into anything you can't handle.
Ellie!
You come back.
Dina, where are you?
Oh god, I'm nervous.
Get off me! Please stop! No!
Oh no.
Tommy, I have to finish it.
You have no idea what you're walking into.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't stop this. What the hell are you doing here?
I think
Joel!
I'll let you do this on your own.
Where have you been? And that's not right anymore. Why? So it's seeming like my prediction from the last trailer was correct. Clearly, I didn't catch her name. Was it Dina? Gina? I don't know. I didn't catch it. Let me know if you know. Anyways, clearly something bad happens to her and it sends Ellie on a rampage. Is Joel living at the compound that Ellie's at, or is he not? I'm kind of confused because he was in the first trailer, but then he wasn't in the other two. And then now that he was in this one, she seemed surprised to see him there, but not like she hadn't seen him in a while. So I guess I'm confused on that because especially in the last trailer, the guy that Ellie was talking to at the bar was saying how your old man was really hounding me this time. So that makes it seem like he's living there, but it also doesn't seem like they're necessarily as close as they ended with the first game. So I don't know if we're going to see some of that tension because of the way the first game ended, or if it's just that now that she's older, she doesn't necessarily need him as much, or maybe I'm reading into everything and I'm completely wrong. I don't know. But it's interesting that this is the first time we're seeing him in the trailers. Yeah. Also, it seems like we're really just going to be playing as Ellie because we haven't seen him very much. So I'm kind of excited for that because she really is a complete badass, and I loved Joel. I still love Joel, but it would be really cool to just play the game as Ellie. And it's nice to know that we are still living with Joel's brother in that community that they created, and it looks really, really cute. I loved the whole winter scene. It's kind of exciting that we're going to get to ride horses again. It seems like the weather will change throughout the game, which is really cool. I know that they had the seasons in the last game, so it's possible that they structure it that way in this game as well. But again, everything is just richer and more detailed and more real feeling, at least from these trailers. So I think that's all of my thoughts for that one. I'm going to end the video with the alternate ending that you guys asked me to watch. So that part is coming up next.
Originally, when we did the ending for The Last of Us, it was one long cinematic instead of you picking up Ellie and playing through it and running through the hospital. So that how it played out was Joel bursts into the operating room, sees Ellie there on the operating table with 3 doctors surrounding her. He grabs her on them hostage, yells at the other two to get away from Ellie. Marlene walks into the room.
Get away from her!
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then
And
what?
then we see Joel shoots and kills the surgeon, shoots and kills the other 2 doctors, and shoots Marlene. And you know, it was one of the most pivotal moments in the story, and we had to get it right, make sure the tone was right, all the characters and motivations were coming through. So we did multiple takes, more than we usually do for a scene. And Troy Baker, who played Joel, was really into it. Like a lot of times he like burst into the operating room and he'd drop his gun.
God damn it.
And he'd be like, oh, sorry, and he'd kind of like back out and we'd restart the scene. And over the course of the day of shooting it, like that happened 2 or 3 times, and it became kind of a joke.
Pick it up, sorry. Sorry. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling.
But after like 7 takes, we got it. We had a really solid performance, so we felt like we could ship the game with that. But I felt like, okay, let's do one more, just to kind of end our day. So I took Merle Dandridge aside. Merle Dandridge is the actress that played Marlene. And I asked her, I gave her one line of direction, which will become obvious what I asked her to do once you see the scene. And I'm like, can you do this with the scene? She's like, yeah, of course. I'm like, all right, don't tell anyone, just keep that to yourself. And then I went over to Troy Baker and I said, hey, listen, we don't have it yet. We're getting close, but it needs to be more intense and it needs more energy. He's like, okay, I got it. And I'm like, you know what? And like, be careful with the gun. He's like, yeah, I know, I won't drop it. I'm like, well, but even if you do, play the scene out. Don't start it from the beginning. He's like, yeah, Neil, I know, but I won't drop it. I'm like, yeah, but if you do, play it through. He's like, I got it, Neil. I'm like, you know what? No matter what happens in the scene, don't stop. Play it all the way through. He's like, Neil, I got it. I'm like, okay, all right. So then I walked over to the side and yelled action, and you're about to see the results of that. But keep in mind, Troy Baker, nobody else except for Merle has any idea what's about to happen. Everything is improvised. Enjoy.
Get away from her! Get away!
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, what then? What then? She's been raped and murdered. Raped and murdered.
It's not for you to decide!
It's what she wants. It's what she'd want. And you know it, Joe. You know it, Joe.
Am I feeling so much confusion? I've got a man in my arms and a girl with a gun to my head. But there she is on the table. Is she alive? Is she
Look
dead?
at her, Joe. Look at her. You can still do the right thing, Joel.
No. Ah! Die! Die! Die!
Boy. Please let me go. Please, Joel.
You just come on. Come on, Ellie. We gotta go. Let's get you out of here. We're coming soon. And
How did they keep a straight
you
face?
die. Your brain is worth more alive.
well, that's a wrap. I've done everything I could possibly do for this playthrough, and I'm sad. I'm excited. I'm not going to talk about the actual Last of Us playthrough because I already gave that breakdown after the DLC stuff, but I'm really excited for part 2. All of these trailers really make it seem like it's going to be a phenomenal game. I know that the release date trailer is no longer correct. They bumped it back to May, I think, which is really far away. But honestly, I would rather them create... Sorry, that's my phone. I'd rather them create a product that they are 100% proud of than releasing something before it's ready. Even if it's just like fine-tuning and little things, I feel like I'd rather just wait for a perfect product. I'm really, really excited for the gameplay. I'm excited for the look of it. The music seems like it's going to be amazing. You didn't really get much of the story, but it seems like the story is going to be just as exciting as the last story was. And I already know I'm going to be super invested in the characters because it's Ellie. And whether or not Joel is in it a lot, I love Ellie. I hope Joel is in it a decent amount, but I know regardless they're going to write an amazing story. And that they're going to make us feel for the characters just like they did in the first one. So I am really, really, really excited. That alternate ending was freaking phenomenal. I am so grateful that you guys had me watch that too. The fact that that was just like spur of the moment and wasn't planned, wasn't scripted is amazing. I'm really glad they ended up going with the ending that they did go with you actually playing through it versus it just being cinematic the whole time, because I felt like that made you feel it more, made you much more invested because you were responsible for getting Ellie out of there. But that was really cute, and I'm really glad that I watched that. It was really entertaining. I am so grateful for you guys for watching through the playthrough. If you're just joining me for my trailer reactions, please make sure you go watch my playthrough for The Last of Us. Parts of it are quite entertaining. Some of the reactions are a little bit over the top. And I'm really happy, I'm really excited, and I can't wait to continue on my journey with this franchise. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I need to stop talking because I'm rambling at this point. But thank you so, so much for watching the reaction. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have any of the links for those songs, please drop those in there as well, because I really did like those songs that they had played in a few of the trailers. So yeah, alright, you know the drill. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button when you do so that you know when I post my next video. Bye guys, have a great day.